What is going on, everybody? Welcome to RAD Up All Night. Thank you guys for popping in. I see people starting to pop in already. Again, another impromptu live stream. You know how I roll when it comes to these RAD Up All Nights. It all depends. It all depends on my schedule. It all depends on how I'm feeling. Again, I've been up since 3:30 this morning, so sometimes it's hard for me to stay awake this long, but I was doing some stuff and I was like, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I need to do it now because, again, we are going towards the end of the year. So happy holidays, everybody. I hope you had a great Christmas or whatever it is that you celebrate. We are rolling into 2023, and I just want to talk to you guys a little bit here, show some pickups that I got recently, do a little Ask Me Anything, and tell you a little bit of news about what's going on with this channel for the rest of the year and maybe some things you can expect in the beginning of 2023. So again, I'm going to pop in, see who is here right now, say what's up to some of the people that are hanging out with me tonight. All right, hold up. All right. Antonis, what is going on? Welcome. Merry Christmas to you as well. Cody, Lipke Vision Films, what is going on, man? Yo, dude, what's up? Wet Movie One. Joe Reese, what is going on? Welcome. Yes, Lepke, thank you so much. Roundhouse kick that like button for RAD Up All Night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what's up, Scott? How are you doing? So, guys, keep chiming away in the chat. We'll kind of get some people pouring in here. But, you know, the first thing I want to say before we start is I know, like, Brendan's in here, Wet Movie One. And I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but we just lost a member, a RAD member, I guess. So basically, somebody who, you know, was a big fan of my channel, supported the show. You've probably seen him throwing super chats around in the past. His name was Esteban, and he unexpectedly passed away, I believe, on Christmas Eve this year. So Brendan knew him pretty well as well, and did him and OGP did a live stream with Danny Sinestalker, kind of talking about, you know, him and his support for their channels as well. And real good guy, super supportive of our stuff. And man, we lost him way too young, and it's sad, man. Like, this is the first time that I've known since I've been doing this of anybody who's regularly popping in and out of the chats to have passed. So guys, there's actually a GoFundMe for his family, because I guess it was pretty unexpectedly. I don't know the details on this. I'll try to leave the link down below. Brendan, if you're in here and you want to throw the link in the chat, by all means, please do. That's the GoFundMe if anybody wants to help support his family. But yeah, very, very sad news. And I just wanted to bring that up quick, because I don't know if you guys remember seeing Esteban in the chats now and then. And yeah, I mean, he's going to be missed, and it's sad, especially, you know, when you start meeting and interacting with all these people all over the world, and, you know, something like that happens. It just, you know, it kind of hits home, because, again, like I said, he's super supportive of everything I've done in the last couple of years, and I have to, you know, really, you know, thank him for that. So I just wanted to get that out of the way first, if anybody hasn't heard about that. And like I said, Brendan, if you're in here, man, you know, feel free to throw the link in the chat if anybody wants to put a donation in for Esteban's family. And when we're done later tomorrow, whatever, if you're watching this on the replay, I'll leave the link in the description if anybody wants to support him. So again, guys, we'll move on from that. But yeah, it's unfortunate to hear that news, and the world's crazy right now. I feel like we're hearing news like this like every day, and it's really scary. And it's people of all ages, and I just want you guys to know out there that is watching this on the replay or in the live chat, man, like, you know, I love you guys, and I appreciate everything you guys have done for me thus far in this channel. Like I said, it was something that I was just kind of doing on the side for fun, and I feel like it's really taken off, and I really am comfortable with it, and I feel like it's a real cool hobby, and I've met so many cool people, like-minded people that I've collabed with, or people that hang out to come talk to me in the chats or message me on Instagram, whatever. It's been awesome, guys. So great community out there, and I appreciate all of you. And hopefully whatever's going on in the world, it starts to get better, because we shouldn't see these young people passing away daily. It's weird and kind of freaky, but I don't want to keep this as a downer stream, guys. I really don't, but I just wanted to put that out there. If we kind of get a little bit onto what's going on, guys, I talked about this on my last stream. Heartland of Darkness, the new Visual Vengeance Blu-ray sealed. I'm doing a giveaway. Like I said, the giveaway was going to be for anybody who shares my YouTube channel, and tag me if you share it, because you will be eligible for this item. We have a big show on Friday with the Rad Pack Holiday Special, and I'm going to announce the winner there. So you guys have a couple more days if you want to, qualify to get this thing, to win this. All I need you guys to do is either on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, just share the link to my YouTube channel and tag me in it so I know, and I'll put you guys in the raffle for it. So that is still a couple days left for this, if anybody's interested in this as well. And everybody who has shared so far, I truly appreciate that, because like I said, I give myself goals all the time when it comes to work or whatever it may be, and I really try my best to attain them. And, I had mentioned a couple months ago, like, hey, I think I can probably get 2K subs before the end of the year. Yeah, I said that when I was like 300 away a couple months ago. So I knew it was going to be a stretch. So guys, if you're watching this right now and you're not subbed, I would appreciate that sub. I'm still going to push forward towards that 2K, even though we're still about 110 people away from that. So we've only got like a couple days left in the month, but hey, I don't care if I can get to, 1.9, I'll be happy. So whatever we can do, if you're not subbed, please sub down below. I appreciate it. Share this thing around if you want to qualify for Heartland of Darkness. Again, like I said, I can only do so much myself. So any help I can get from people who enjoy my content is only going to get more eyeballs on here. So I appreciate that as well. I see more people jumping in. I'm going to get back to the chat before I kind of get into what else we got going on. So let's see where I left off here. Adrian James, what's going on? Skull Crusher. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Wet Movie, you're right. He was very generous guy for someone I never really met. He would voice message me a lot on Instagram and find out, hey, when's the next live show and whatnot. I really love what you guys are doing over there. And so, yeah, very, very sad. Lepke, thank you. Justin, what is going on? I am doing pretty well, man. Holly Go Friday, what's up? Yeah, it's unfortunate for sure. Brendan left the GoFundMe link if anybody is interested in helping, Esteban's family. Thanks, broski. Love you. Norin Rad, man, welcome back. I haven't seen you in the chat in a while. I know you've been busy on your channel as well. So, guys, if you don't know Norin, go check him out. He's pretty rad dude himself. Life is short. We definitely need to cherish. I agree, man. Thank you very much. Like I said, I'm a really busy schedule. I mean, I got a family. I've got a full-time job. I've got another side little business that I run when it comes to fitness. And that's another thing too, guys. I don't like to talk about this too much, but if anybody's looking to make some positive changes when it comes to fitness, for the new year, I will be doing some kind of online fitness challenge or whatever. So if anybody's interested, hit me up on Instagram and I can give you the details on that. Old Curly Jaws, what's up? Have I watched Wednesday? No, I have not. I haven't watched any episodes. What's up, Anderhoff? How are you doing, Dave? Not much, man. Just kind of a random live stream. It's probably going to be the last Rad Up All Night that I do this year, I think. So it might be one to, I just want to kind of close the year out here with some news and stuff. Lepke is right. So this Friday night, 10 p.m., it's the Rad Pack Holiday Special. It's going to be super fun. You know how those go. The Rad Pack episodes are always super fun. We always have cool things planned. This one that we're doing is a holiday special, and what we did was we sent each other gifts. And, I know Mel and Justin through here, but I mean, I don't know what they have in their collection. So we just kind of had to guess and be like, hey, this is something I think they would like. And, we may open it and be like, I've already got it, right? So, but it probably will be a fun episode because, again, I think that there's some cool items that are probably going to be passed around. I have boxes over here. I don't know what's in them. And they've got the boxes as well. So that's why we had to push the episode this far into the month because, with the mail and stuff, like we were waiting for everybody to get their gifts. So if you want to watch us unbox these things, a little secret Santa action, that is going to happen on Friday at 10 p.m. I pre-ordered the Halloween Instant. Nice, man. I got that running, man. I haven't watched it yet. Cool steelbook. You know what? I did see the Zavi one. I actually really liked it. The blue. I will go through some stuff I got, but I ended up getting this. I think this is a real cool one too. But the Zavi one's even cooler. It's like this pretty much, but it's blue instead of orange. And I think Michael's off to the side. So very cool addition. I was thinking about getting that one for sure. Kevin the Collector, what is going on? I see you in here. What's up? Was Santa Jaws good to everyone? He was okay. When I have a little one at the house, I don't really get much anymore. Jamie Hart, what's going on? Carter Dention, what's up, my brother? Oh yeah, this is a Burbs Texas Chainsaw Massacre inspired shirt. It is from a company called Discount Cemetery. I have like a gray one of this. They have a couple colors, but on Black Friday they did a limited run that weekend for it's like a green tie-dye, and they called it like Rumsfeld's Lawn Edition or whatever. So I grabbed it because super comfortable. I love the design. The Texas Chainsaw meets the Burbs, two of my favorite movies, and the Rumsfeld Lawn colorway I thought was pretty neat. So I snagged it. But yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. What's up, Robzilla? Let's go. I still can't believe I do like Halloween Ends. I do. I don't know what to say. I like it. Let me see. Team Corey. Look at even Lefty. He knows. He's all good. Listen, that's the thing. I'm Team Corey all the way. Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, Corey Cunningham. My son, I have one child. He's 3 years old, and his name's Corey. I mean, do you think that's an accident? That was pre-planned years ago. Bibstep, what's going on? Can you watch Jordan stay and subscribe to the cool content? Oh, thank you so much. I've been chatting with her now and then. She will be back on the show. We're just trying to find a cool idea, like maybe doing top 10 or top 5 80s bands or top 5 80s movies or whatever. But yeah, Jordan will definitely be on the show in 2023. Just kind of finding a good spot for him. But thank you so much for hanging out and sticking around. I appreciate that. And speaking of that, I'll get into some of the shows that I have coming up in the next couple months, so you guys can hang around. Or if you're not sub, maybe you want to sub now because we've got some cool stuff planned. Kate Winslet in the house. She's Team Corey too. Look at that. Jesse, what's up, man? How are you? I hope you all, if you're just popping in now, I hope you all had a good holiday. Blizzard Bob, what's going on? Riverman, love that Just Friends, the movie's funny as hell. Chris Cotton, yeah, man. I'm setting up for the holiday episode, so that's why I got a lot of these up. I have Back to the Future up there. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I know I have another Christmas-related movie. I mean, I have Gremlins right here, but you know what? The thing about the Gremlins one, it's got the white border around it on the poster, and it doesn't match these ones, so I'm like, I've got to have something else that would fit in those frames. So right now, Back to the Future's in there, but I'm hoping that I have something else that I can stick there. But yeah, man, Just Friends is so underrated. It is hilarious. I watch it every Christmas. If you have not seen that, I highly recommend it. It is funny as hell with an all-star cast. Skull Crusher, best and worst movie I've seen this year. You know what? I don't like these kind of questions because even when it comes to physical media, people are like, oh, what's your favorite physical media, the release of the year? Man, I don't remember anything anymore when it comes to when things came out. Like if I could say something, like I would be like, oh, that was 3 years ago that came out. Like to me, time is weird. Like I have no recollection of what is when and when is what. I'm going to say I just looked this up today because someone asked me that. And the best movie I've seen this year, in my opinion, was X. And I actually had to look that up to make sure that was this year. Like, that's how off I am. I think X is the best. The worst, I'm really picky with what I watch nowadays. So, like, I don't really watch anything unless I have a strong suspicion I'm going to like it. Um, if I had to just throw off the top of my head one of the worst things I've seen this year, it would be Smile, I think. It's probably, if I had to throw something out there off the top of my head, I would say Smile is probably the worst I've seen this year. Yes, oh God, what would you say was in the middle? Halloween Ends, I guess. Again, like I said, I'm very picky with what I'm watching. I stick to mostly horror if it's current. Sometimes I'll kind of go off that a little bit. But I'm just trying to think of what else is seen. Like I saw Top Gun Maverick. I thought that was really good. Like I don't watch Marvel movies or anything like that, so I didn't see any of that stuff. But off the top of my head, something in the middle, probably Halloween Ends. Mama Blu-ray, what's going on? What's going on? Black Rainbow. Soft and Quietly. Really, I've never even heard of it. So I will check that out for sure. Corey Hart. Yes, of course. Team Corey. See? Wes knows. Wes knows. I had to give them points for having the main dude's name Corey. I mean, no question. Look at this. See, I'm not the only one. I thought it was all right. I thought it was good. Do I think low calorie counting a low calorie? That's someone is an emotional bored eater. Sure. I mean, you're never going to go wrong with doing either of that. The problem is that if it's not sustainable, then it's not attainable. So, I mean, that's my only real issue with something like that is that you really have to be like really dialed in all the time and be like, I'm going to do this every day, no matter what. And it's hard, man. It's hard to do that. So like when I coach people, I don't do this kind of stuff unless they're like at that level. So I always try to get them to prove things to me, right? Like, you want more workouts? Prove it to me. Do a month of what I'm providing you right now, and then we'll add more. Or do, these 2 nutritional habits for the next 2 weeks. And if you can do it every day, then I'll give you another one, right? So that's how I operate, because people are overwhelmed very easy. And if you notice in most fitness trends, and I'm coming from somebody, I've been doing this my whole life, like myself, but I've been coaching for 17 years. So you could see all this crazy stuff on TV and stuff, but man, you got to remember half the time these people are just trying to sell something, right? So, a lot of these crazy diets, like lose 80 pounds in 8 weeks, like this is nonsense. Like, could it be attainable? Maybe, but it's not sustainable. No way. It never is. When you talk to people more times out of or not, they're like, oh, well, I used to do this, or I used to weigh this, or it shouldn't be used to. Like, it's like, what happened, right? So, I don't know. I'm very weird when it comes to that, but I think that it's just so much more realistic for most people. Like, I don't live a perfect life. Like, I mean, again, I used to work out 6 days a week for years. Then I worked out 5. Then life got in the way and I was working out 4. Now with the hectic schedule and now I'm trying to add this in and I'm doing school and all this stuff, like 2 to 3 a week. And I was doing 6 for years. And it hasn't changed me too much. I mean, maybe I lost a little bit of strength here and there, but I don't look much different. I still eat relatively well. If I go away for the weekend or on the weekend, if someone says, hey, do you want to get a pizza? Sure. I'm not going to say no. I'm going to eat it because I know that 80% of my life for the last 20 years has been on point. So I don't ever step away from eating bad because it's just part of my life is just eating well. So until you can get to that 80-20 all the time, like that's when you can really start to dial in if you want that little extra, like, hey, I want to shave off this next 5 to 10 pounds. And maybe I'll start really counting hard. So they work, but like I said, you can't just do it for a couple weeks and then try to wing it. Like there's just different ways to do it. Anyway, I know it's not a fitness thing, but figured I'd get that out there. Let me see. I'm curious what player on TV you have. Do you look at kind of top of the line, but like not like, so for instance, I have a LG OLED 65 inch and I just got it. It's beautiful. I had an LG 4K 65 inch previously, which was only about like 3 years old. But I ended up getting the OLED because I had a TV upstairs in my bedroom die. So then I took the 65 inch 4K, put it up there, got the new 65-inch OLED LG for down here. And I'm going to tell you that OLED LG, I never in a million years would have thought how much better that looked than the exact same TV, except it wasn't an OLED, basically. So again, I didn't get the most expensive LG OLED. Like, I got kind of in the middle to get it. So top of the line to an extent. Like, I mean, I know OLED is like what everybody wants, but I didn't get like the most expensive OLED TV. Got a nice LG 4K player. So it's catch-22. Like, yeah, I have a nice setup, but it's not the greatest setup, but it's kind of in the middle. Oh, thanks, man. I'm just, just chilling, relaxing. Want this to be a nice, easy stream. See, we get some more Just Friends action. I love it. You gonna watch a New Year's themed horror movie? Since I probably should, actually. You know what I actually don't think I've watched in a long, long time is, and it could be terrible, is it Bloody New Year? I think Vinegar Syndrome put it out. I've seen New Year's Evil a bunch, but Bloody New Year, I don't recall it much. If I've watched it, I maybe once. So maybe I'll check that one out or something. I have so much to watch this year. I mean, to watch, I've got stacks of stuff, so I don't even know what I'm going to get to. Hulu's Hellraiser. For me, it would be towards the bottom. I didn't care for it that much. Garrett, how was it meeting Lisa Stoner? It was cool. I mean, she was good. I mean, she was kind of, I don't know if she does a lot of conventions, so she was a little standoffish with people. Like, she smiled, and then she needed to take a break because she was cold. Like, I mean, it was okay. I'm glad to have the signature, especially on that poster. I just think it's unique of an item to have. But I think that she was just really new at the convention scene, so it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. Oh, so Texas Chainsaw was this year? I'm gonna say it was worse, actually. I thought Smile was supposed to be good. I didn't watch a trailer for it. Actually, you know what? I did see a trailer. I saw a trailer when I watched Nope, but I didn't see any reviews. And when it came out on physical media, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it because I always try to support horror more or less, especially mainstream stuff. But it was like, it really just felt mainstream horror. Like, there was nothing new. I felt like I had seen this story a bunch of times before. The CGI was terrible. So I just really did not like it. And I was actually pretty bummed that I wasted money on it. Like, it wasn't, now that I look back, I'm like, I wouldn't have bought this. And then have it take up shelf space. I'll never watch it again, ever. So am I going to keep it for now? I'm fine, unless I'm really, which I am. I need shelf space right now. But I'm going to do a lot of organizing in the next couple of weeks to try to get some more. Darla. Yeah, I agree. The funniest thing is people shouldn't know Halloween Ends, but they'll buy it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if I saw Smile before I bought it, I wouldn't have bought it. But you're right. Like, I've been posting all day. If you would think everybody loved Halloween Ends by the amount of people that are posting about it today. Mel, what's up, kid? What's good? Kill the like button. Hell yeah. Go check out Mel. She's a Rad Pack member. My Killer Podcast. I was just telling them we have a show on Friday, so make sure to check that out. Yeah, I thought Maverick was really, really good. I can imagine. I've never seen it. I watched the first Thor, hated it, and I haven't watched anything since on that. Actually, Christian, this is a Texas Chainsaw Burbs mashup. Like, I mean, how can you get any better than that? And it's a Rumsfeld colorway. I love this thing. It's really cool. It's a limited edition, colorway. It's like a green, kind of greenish and brown tie-dye type deal. Really cool. I like Nope. I would put Nope up top for me this year. Not the best, but I would put it above average for me. Thoughts on Terrifier 2. Check out this page tomorrow. My review drops. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, just watched it for the first time yesterday, and my review is dropping tomorrow. So it's done. It's being edited, and And you'll see my thoughts on that. Does the Halloween franchise? Kind of. I mean, I'll watch whatever comes out. I would, unless it's a TV show, man. I'm telling you, if they do a Michael Myers a Halloween TV show, I probably won't watch it. I'm so bad at shows. Like, I haven't seen Chucky. Anything like a TV show. I really don't usually watch, just because it's hard for me to dedicate that much time towards something. Same thing, Curly Jaws. I probably won't watch Wednesday ever. Not that I have anything against anybody on the show, but I just don't. I have too much stuff I got to focus on. I can't be worrying about shows. No, but I would love to see it. That sounds really cool. He sure did, man. Yeah. Like I said, everybody's out to make $1, dude. Like, the thing is, all these people come out of left field with, do this, do that, do this, do that. I would just love to find out what the track records were. Like, not many people that I know can hang around this industry for 17 years and full time successfully. It's not that many people that I know. So, I mean, maybe he has, but, I would love to just see some of these people. Like, were they in the trenches of, like, working with people? I've worked with kids. I've worked with elders. I've worked with stay-at-home moms, CEOs, businessmen, athletes, college athletes, high school athletes, people with cerebral palsy, people coming out of rehab. Like, these are all the people that I've experienced with working. And, these people that come on Instagram out of nowhere that are 20 years old saying, oh, do my product. Like, I don't know what kind of like real world experience they have, because, man, you learn so much more being in it than just even in like college or anything like that, or doing it yourself, because everybody is so different and every body is so different. So you really got to have a lot of knowledge on how to make people do things that you want them to do, but in the way that is best for them at that current time. So, for instance, squatting, like, everybody should squat, right? It doesn't mean everybody needs to squat with a bar. It doesn't mean everybody needs to squat butt to the ground. It doesn't mean but everybody should be able to squat and stand up, because if we can't, then we're going to have real trouble getting older when it comes time to go to the bathroom. So we all need to do something like that. It's just a matter of how each individual has to do it right now, and then how they progress to do it better later. So, man, there's a lot more to it than just what people think. Yeah, I love cheesy horror, especially from the 80s. I love Rawhead Rex as well. I got the steelbook of it. This is what I grabbed. Wild Wrangler, what's going on? They probably will make 10 more Halloweens at some point. Watching Smile right now, should I stop? I would. Perry, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Just sub to the channel. Thank you. Welcome. Ben Grimm likes Smile. I don't know what you liked about it, but if you've seen things like The Ring, or what's another one over there? Somebody can help me in the chat. It was like, I was watching this, I'm like, dude, I've seen this plot like 10 times already. This is not new. And then when they started with the CGI, I was like, I'm out. She needs one. Let me see. I mean, yeah, if you bought it, I guess you should watch it, right? I like both. I like both of those. Indie horror depends on what it is. Exactly. That's kind of how I feel, Christian. I don't have time. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't have time. The only shows that I will put any effort in are like Stranger Things and Cobra Kai. And the reason is because they load it all up and they basically say, here's the season, go. Like all these other ones that are like every week, you've got to like be ready. And then you get so far behind. Like Cobra Kai, whenever it comes out, I just binge it like that day or that weekend or whatever. Just saw Glass Onion. Okay, so I'll be honest. I love what is the first one called? Oh my God, help me out. The original one. Knives Out. I loved it. I love Knives Out. Knives Out. So this was announced. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna probably love this too. Now, I started watching it the other night and I turned it off within like 15 minutes. I'm like, ugh, this is not my type of movie. It just was, man, I hate, I can't even believe I'm saying this. I don't like modern society. Like I just don't like the way people act. Like I just don't. The characters were kind of annoying. Like in this, I was like, I can't deal with this for an hour, 2 hours. So I shut it right down. I was like, I'm done. But a couple people reached out to me about it, asking me if I saw it, and I told them I'm done. I wasn't going to watch it. I was like, I checked out. They're like, oh, go back and watch it. I think you'll really like it as it gets going. So I think I'm going to go back and try to muscle through and watch it. But I can tell you right now, from what I saw and as they were introducing all the characters, I was like, this is annoying. And I was like, I just didn't want to watch it anymore. So yeah, but I think I might go back and check it out. Let me see. Heavy Metal Parking Lot. Cool, man. I actually never heard of it. Am I? I don't know. I think I'm going to wait to see what Second Sight has in store first before I make that decision, because I don't want to double dip anymore. I already have a 4K Steelbook of Texas Chainsaw from Germany. So Second Sight never disappoints me. Dark Sky, like, again, Dark Sky, like all they do is Texas Chainsaw basically at this point. So, I mean, as far as a reputable company at this point, I wouldn't put them at the top of the list. Second Sight, they haven't let me down yet, so I'm gonna wait and see what they got in store for us. If they put it in like a nice box, like Drive, I mean, that's gonna be the addition to get, no question. See, I mean, that's the big thing. Like, seriously, like, guys, if you want to get those movies on the bottom shelf, we're gonna need to make sure we can move. Christian knows. Thank you, Adrian. Not an old Italian lady with MS. I've worked with old Italian ladies and I've worked with people with MS, but not the combination. So I would say if I had to just give you a tip right now, one exercise that maybe you can do to help strengthen the legs is sit on a chair, stand up, and do it repeatedly. Like, I don't know, 4 sets of 10. Take 2 minutes in between each set. Start there. See how you feel. Again, you should be at a point where you can stand up and not have any kind of knee pain, ankle pain, leg pain. And if you're like, oh, when I sit down in this chair and I get up and I have those pains, then maybe find a higher chair or put a cushion on it and, you know, look down at your feet. Make sure your feet are rooted on the floor. Make sure when you're coming up, you're not just on the toes. Your heels are coming off. Make sure your knees aren't buckling in. Like, just stay solid on the floor. Boom, stand up, sit right back to the chair. It's as simple as that. Most people can figure that out and do it pain-free. We get stronger there, and then we get to a lower chair and all this junk. So those would be my recommendations on trying to strengthen the legs as easy and as safe as possible. Huge fan, G. Thank you, Rob. I thank you so much, man. Rank the Romero zombie movies. Dawn's number one for me, no question. Dawn is number one. This is where it gets tricky, though. Man, you know, this is tough because I'll say Dawn, Day, Night, and then Dawn, Day, Night. What's the heck's that other one? Land, and then I don't even remember the other two. You know what? I have not. And I was going to do it today because I see that it's like you got to like the end of the week. So thanks for reminding me. I haven't. I probably most likely will. I just don't know. You know, I look at it and I'm like, do I need all this stuff with it? Do I need a soundtrack and Blu-rays? I have the Blu-ray. Do I need? I don't know. I don't need it. So if I get it, I get it. If I don't, then I'll just wait and get just the 4K when it comes out. Movies looking forward to 2023. Yeah, I hated The Nun, so definitely not Nun 2. Evil Dead Rise for sure. I'm looking forward to Maxine. I guess I'm looking forward to Scream. I'm not the biggest Scream guy, but I mean, it looks promising. I kind of like the New York aesthetic. I haven't seen a trailer. This is just what I'm hearing when I see these little posters and stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Megan, I'm actually looking forward to Megan. I think that looks pretty good. Again, I'm not a big trailer guy. I try to stay away from most trailers just because I don't like to be spoiled. If I happen to catch one in a theater or something, I'll remember it. But those are the ones off the top of my head that I think I'm excited for. Let's see. See, Mama Blu-ray knows. We'll see. I'm gonna say I'll see, but I highly doubt it's better. Kenny Levels. I mean, who knows, man? I don't know. It's craziness. What's up, Mike? I hear you, Matt. I'm still a sucker for packaging. I really am. I think that even the Dark Sky packaging looks good. You got the cool artwork with the slip and the original poster underneath. Kind of cool. I actually think the Turbine artwork sucks for that steelbook, to be honest. If Second Sight does what they do, I mean, it's hard for me to say no, but you're right. Like, I'm so tired of double dipping at this point. I really am. I mean, even with City of the Living Dead, like, I mean, it's probably going to look great on 4K, but it's like, oh my God, I'm going to buy this again. Like, it's everything. Like, it's everything. I just really, really am just getting tired of it. I did watch Ghost Watch. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, good question, man. Thank you so much, Boba Fett. You as well. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I'll check out Cocaine Bear for sure. I will. Man, I need to tip lose 100 pounds in the warehouse squatting less than 10 years. Drink dinner once a day. Seem like I know losing weight. 100 pounds. I helped Wes lose 100 pounds. A couple years ago, and it was very basic. He walked, he changed up what he was eating, and that was basically it. 10 years a day, 10 hours a day, but I fast all day. You know what's weird, man, and it's crazy to say this sometimes, but sometimes if you really undereat, your body just stores it as fat because it's like using it for like every ounce of energy it has. I would say you can fast, but maybe pick a shorter window, then maybe do 2 meals a day and see if that helps. I know it's weird to say, but I mean, if you're at a warehouse all day, you're probably burning more than you're eating, I would think. Unless you're sitting. I don't know. I don't know what your job is. I'd have to know more. Awesome, man. Yeah, my brother is a professional drummer. I'll throw I'll plug him right now. He's the drummer for a band called Lame Genie. So if anybody's into video games, they basically take video game music and turn it into heavy metal and shit. And, they've got a pretty good following here on YouTube, and they play the convention scene and all this stuff. So check out Lame Genie. My brother is the drummer there. Cool, Perry. I love this question. So when I came up with the channel, I knew I wanted something catchy. And I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do, because obviously that's a big part of this, right? Like having a catchy name or something like that. So I knew I wanted to base this into things like horror, mostly nostalgia, 80s, 90s type stuff, because that's kind of what I'm into. So, I was trying to think of different words like in the 80s, like that I could use, and rad came up, and I think I was just trying to think of that. But what it really was is, and if anybody has not heard this story, it's pretty interesting, I guess. When I was a kid, I watched the movie Twins because I was a big Arnold Schwarzenegger guy. I still am, big Arnold guy. And the movie Twins, Arnold was wearing a shirt that said "Born to Be Bad" on it, and it was pink and blue and had like a baby. It was weird, and it was always just made me laugh because it was like super tight on him, and he was like super jacked in the shirt. And I always wanted that shirt. I was always like, where can I find that shirt? It's just so wild, and it's like really retro looking, and I never could find it. So for whatever reason, I was like, you know what? I was thinking of different things. And all of a sudden I was like, Born to be Bad, Born to be Rad. I'm like, that's cool. And so basically what I did was I just took the logo from that t-shirt that said Born to be Bad, and I took the baby out and just put Born to be Rad. So that's kind of how everything kind of snowballed out. So it was kind of like, I don't know, I just think it just kind of worked, because then I was able to make shirts, and the shirt that I've always kind of wanted, I was able to make as like kind of my own now. So that's how the name came about, and that's how the logo came about too. I basically just ripped it from that movie. Ken Carlson, what's up? Did I catch Violent Night? Actually, no, that's one I do want to see. I do want to see Violent Night. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. It's like you kind of have to, but at the same time, you would just not buy so much, I guess. Because my issue now is I've been doing this for so long that like I have zero space left, and I have a lot of space, and it's all gone. So I have to really find it a weekend to like try to condense a lot of stuff. Brandon, what's going on? Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. That was kind of like in the middle for me this year. It's kind of in the middle, I think. Of course, I would want to see Fight Night 2. Definitely would want to see Bloody. What the hell? It's getting late, guys. Black Roses, I would like to see. Kenny and Company, I would like to see. Friday Night 2, obviously. Trick or Treats, I would like to see. Those are a couple. This movie called Run that I talk about a lot, I would like to see. A bunch of the old Haim movies like Dream Machine, Fast Getaways. I would love to see that. Man, I would love to see Fast Getaway 1 and 2 in like a nice Vinegar Syndrome box. Because, I mean, they have all the other Cynthia Rothrock movies. They might as well just put those ones in as well. I mean, that would be killer. I would love that Fast Getaway 1 and 2 pack. That would be really cool. I don't know, man. I haven't opened this yet. I haven't even opened it. So I haven't had a chance. Let me look at the back. Deleted extended scenes. It doesn't say on the back. It doesn't say. It just says No Place Like Haddonfield, Final Girl, Ending Halloween, and more. So it doesn't even say. Let me see. Rob Zilla's out of room too. So guys, next week I'm going to be doing a show with Deadpin. We're going to talk about collecting and things we've done to create space, or what happens if you run out of room, or tricks of the trade kind of thing. So definitely check that out for sure. Michael, what's up, man? You know what? I'm going to get back to the chat. So this is a great segue right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk briefly about what's coming up on this channel. Okay. So first and foremost, like the stream if you haven't. I can't see. I don't even know how many likes I have, but if you haven't liked it, like it. We've got about 60 people in here, so like that thing. If somebody out of the 60 is not subscribed, please do that now. You guys knew my goal was 2,000 by the end of the year. It's probably not going to happen, but let's keep pushing and get as close as we can. I mean, I definitely want to break 1,900 for sure. I'm like 11 away or whatever. So definitely want to break that. So please, if you're not, sub down below. And I'm going to tell you some of the things that's coming up on this show within the next week, and then some stuff that's coming up after that. So really quick. Tomorrow, Terrifier 2 review comes out. So that's a big one. A lot of people that I know in my little circle want to see this review because they know how much I hated Terrifier, and I had no, what's the word I'm looking for? I wasn't going to watch Terrifier 2. I had no desire to check it out at all, but people kept coming back and telling me how great it was. And it was a classic. And you gotta see it. So I said, all right, I'll buy the limited edition steelbook and I'll check it out. Now, granted, I'm going to tell you, I didn't watch a trailer. I didn't watch a review on this. The only thing I knew about this movie was by people that I knew that saw it, and whatever they told me. They said it's super gory, or you got to watch it, you're going to love it, or it's going to be grossed out, or whatever it may be. So that's all I knew going into this. I did not know much at all about it. So that review will be dropped tomorrow. Then Friday, I have the Rad Pack holiday special with Mel and Justin. I'll be there. Thursday, I will be guesting on Planet CHH is doing his 15K celebration live stream. So you can find me there on Thursday. Like I said, Friday's a big one. That's Rad Pack holiday special. So guys, you definitely want to check that out. It should be fun. We're doing some Secret Santa unboxing. And I've got some boxes over here from Justin and Mel, and I'm kind of curious to see what we got. So it should be pretty funny. Like I said, we know each other, but we don't know each other. I don't know. I mean, man, Justin's got everything. I don't know what he's got. He's probably got half the stuff I got him. So will probably be a cool stream to watch. And I'm also going to be announcing the winner of this Blu-ray here on that show too. So you have a couple more days to qualify for that. And I know we're going to also talk about some big things that we have planned as the Rad Pack in 2023 as well. So what else? So I said, so that's Rad Pack is Friday. Then Saturday, we're going to do something. Me and the Dead Pit guys are going to do something different. We're going to do something that not many people have done. This is going to be kind of new. We're going to just test it and see. So if you guys know, we've been doing the Scream Factory year by year for the last couple of years or whatever, basically talking every release from year one, what we think about them, what we were feeling at the time when they were announced. Because again, we were there from day one. I remember exactly where I was when the announcement of Scream Factory came about. And we just kind of run through that. And then every 3 months or so, we do a new one. So we've done 1 through 5 years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to re-release those in a marathon on New Year's Eve. So basically 2 o'clock on New Year's Eve, the first one's year one's going to come out. Then as soon as that's done, year 2 starts. As soon as that's done, year 3 starts. As soon as that's done. So guys, we'll be technically streaming. We won't be streaming, but all those episodes will be going on all day and ending, I don't know, midnight, I think, on New Year's Eve. I think it's 10 hours, guys. So it'd be pretty cool. So at any point in time, if you're hanging out with buddies, you're looking for something to do, boom, pop on the live stream and you guys can just check it out and see wherever we left off. And guys, if any of you guys are checking it out, take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram. Post it in your stories. So again, it's something different, something new, a 10-hour marathon. Any of you guys check it out. I think we're just gonna try it and see how that goes. Then we have New Year's Day. I have a Dead Pit Vinegar Syndrome show because they're going to be dropping some stuff at noon on New Year's Day. So us and the Dead Pit guys are going to do our Vinegar Syndrome show, but we're going to do it at 11:30 New Year's Day. So it's going to be different as well. We're going to go on at 11:30 a.m. and do the Vinegar Syndrome drop, which again is definitely something that that we haven't done really in the middle of the day like that. Then a week from Thursday, I think we're going to be doing that collector's corner where we're going to talk about tricks of the trade when it comes to collecting and how to store things and, you know, how to create space and room and things we've done that's worked. And that's going to be a collector show. That's going to be about, I think, a week from Thursday. And the movie room tour, that's what Mike just asked. So the movie room tour is being filmed. It is being filmed on Saturday. This Saturday is being filmed. And then it's just going to go through an editing process and then it's going to be released. So it's definitely going to be released in January. No doubt. So it is being filmed on Saturday, edited appropriately, and then I'm going to launch it. Okay, so I'll do some hype for it as soon as it's done. I think that's going to be what a lot of people are looking forward to. Even myself, I'm looking forward to it. Because, again, I don't have any kind of video of this area here. And I know even a lot of people had said, hey, for insurance purposes, you probably should have video of some stuff. And I think that's going to be a good thing to have. So definitely in January. And the next big one is Rad Company. Like I said, I wanted to put more emphasis on my Rad Company stuff is when I have other creators, physical media collectors, or, you know, any kind of creator of something, somebody that's doing something, small business, or, you know, on some kind of platform, and something that I can relate to or I find fascinating or whatever. So that's going to be a priority for me in the 2023. And as you can see, like I had Jordan on, which was very different. She's, big on TikTok and stuff. Doesn't have a YouTube channel, but that went over really good. A lot of people liked that episode. I was fascinated with her stuff, so I wanted to have her on. Then I had Ryan from Disconnected on recently last week because he's doing the big award show. So guys, if you haven't checked that out, Shelf Shock Rewind. I think voting is up. So if you go back and check out the RAD Company episode with Ryan from Disconnected, the link is in the description if you want to vote for Physical Media Releases of the Year. That's a big award show that he's doing. So I wanted to get him on to talk about that. I have a couple people lined up for the next month, and there's some good ones in there, guys. Real good ones in there. So you definitely want to check this out because, like I said, I'm going to try to go somewhere different with RAD Company right now. I'm going to try to get different people that you haven't seen on the show before, and either introduce you to them or maybe you'll just be like, oh my God, I can't believe this person's here, whatever. But we got some cool stuff coming when it comes to the RAD Company stuff. So that's what's going on with the channel for the next month or two. So if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you do. Don't want to keep it long-winded, but I wanted to answer Mike's question about the movie room. It is coming in January. So I will move on quickly and I'll show you some stuff that I grabbed. So Can't Buy Me Love. Yes, we definitely need it. Wake and Fright is a great freaking movie. Guys, I've talked about this movie before on my channel. It's very hard to find on physical media. I have it on Blu-ray. I think it's well out of print now. But it's a real cool movie. It's very, I don't know. I think it's like one of those movies that I thought more people would be talking about, and nobody ever talks about it. 70s movie, takes place in like Australia. It's good. It's really good. I don't remember the company that put it out on Blu-ray, but it's definitely one to see. I think you can see it on Shudder or Tubi or something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fashi, what's up, brother? I mean, sure, but again, that's like another dip, right? Like I have a fine Blu-ray right now. I don't need a 4K. I don't need a 4K. Cool, that's what I'm hearing. License to Drive. I don't need a 4K, but I'll take a 4K just because I know a lot of people missed out on the Blu-ray, so a lot of people want that movie. I have the Blu-ray, it's fine. If one comes out, cool. Look at this, Perry, coming in here talking about Prayer of the Roller Boys. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, that is one I want to see on a new format. Yes, Prayer of the Roller Boys. I don't care if it's a Blu-ray or 4K. Give us that movie, Ramrod. See, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing there's something going on with the Hay movies, like his mother's holding them hostage or something. I just made a channel called Cursed Media, and I got Wes Craven Cursed in my profile. His picture as I did. Covering it and using it. Cool, 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 man. Check them out. Thank you. All right. All right, Fashi. We'll figure something out. Message me, man. Maddie Matt, I love Scream for Help. I would love to do something like that. So, yes. I think we will, because I think they just bought it and I don't think they've watched it yet. And I've been kind of like telling them I like it a lot. And they're very hard to please. So it would be one of those things I think it would be cool to watch with them. And they're either going to tell me I'm out of my mind or they're going to be like, shit, you found a hidden gem. So I definitely want to. Long Weekend's a great movie. I would love to see a new edition of that. I think, does it have I think it has a Blu-ray from Synapse, I believe. It's a cool movie. It's definitely not Eureka, I don't think, that I have. I don't think it's Eureka. You want to know something funny? I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I don't think I've ever seen it. I have it, but I don't think I've ever watched it. I have it on DVD. Pontypool, yes. Did you pick up Fair Game? No, I have not. I probably should. I have not seen the Creepshow TV show. What's up, Huck? Wow, hell yeah, man. That's awesome, dude. You got Haim and Patricia Arquette? Sweet. That's awesome, dude. This shirt I got from a company called Discount Cemetery. Check them out. That's the one I have, Rob Zilla. Alamo Draft House is the Wake and Fright edition that I have, yes. A couple other things that you're going to check out for the channel. Us and the Dead Pick guys are working on a way to do a live auction. So if anybody's looking for stuff, like we have a lot of stuff we're trying to dump. Posters, movies, props, or more like figures maybe. I don't know. I got some stuff. I need to start unloading some stuff. I have a lot of posters. The thing is they're hard to showcase on here. So if anybody's interested in posters, mostly like screen prints and stuff like that, let me know because I'm trying to clear out some of my folders and files. So if anybody's into that stuff, hit me up because I'm selling some off. Yeah, I love Prince of Darkness. Like, I mean, Alamo Draft House, the reason I thought about the auction is because I have Miami Connection with that, and I was trying to see if I can get rid of it. All right, so what I'll do now is go back to the chat, but I'm going to show you some stuff I got. So again, I already showed Terrifier, Steelbook, Halloween Ends, Steelbook. Gang, here's what I got. I got this one. I know this is like the limited rare one, but I want the one that matches this. See these fonts? There's another one that came out after this one. This was the original 2018 Steelbook exclusive, but it's got this weird font on the side. So this is like a rare one, but there was another one that came out later that matches these two. If anybody happens to have one that they don't want or doubles or whatever, hit me up. I might be interested in a trade or something. Let me know. I also grabbed this, even though I always say I'm not double dipping anymore in Scream Factory. But love Carrie, love this poster art. Had to have it. Haven't watched it yet. I did grab this. Barbarian on VHS. Pretty badass. Sealed. What's cool, I haven't opened it yet, but there's this door opens and stuff. It's pretty sick. But cool display piece for sure. Barbarian. I just posted this on my Instagram today. I also got this Texas Chainsaw Massacre sealed VHS. Did you guys see Orbit did like, they had a couple of these and they had also a couple next gens sealed VHS. I jumped on it. Sealed VHS are hard to get now, man. And it's available. I wanted it, so I snagged it because good condition sealed VHS are worth boatloads of money for whatever reason. So to have a couple in my collection, I'll take it. Let me see what else I got. I did get this VHS for this movie, Corey Feldman, Round Trip to Heaven. It's the return of Feldman and Galligan back together. So I thought this was pretty cool. I've never seen it. This is the only way to get it. So I jumped on it. I don't know if anybody's seen this already or before. It came out in 92. It's the only edition it has, no DVD or anything. So I figured I got it cheap. So I added that to the collection as well, but haven't checked it out. Let's see. Yeah, it's cool, man. That's one of the reasons I want to check it out. Not only you get Galligan and Feldman back together from their Gremlins days, but it's got a cool artwork on the front. It's hard to see on here. Sitting on the car. They're all swagged out in their little suits. So, yeah, pretty cool. What's up, Brian, by the way? How are you, man? Brian, I wanted to check out your video at the convention. Do you show Side Hustle? Guy was wearing a Born to Be Rad shirt. Checked out his video. I was shocked. Is it on your video too? You know what I got? I grabbed this. I mean, if Mel's still in here, maybe she'll appreciate this. So I saw this at the store, and I ended up buying one for his brother Jeremy for Christmas because I know he's into like comic books and stuff. But This is a nostalgia kick. Growing up, this was a kid's book. There was like a series of kids' books. I think they actually made like a movie or a TV show or something. But I loved this story as a kid, man. Like, and these are one of those like gateway horror books, you know, where it was like not horror, but it was horror enough, and you were reading it at like 7. And it's called Bunnicula. I don't know if you remembers that. But I was at Walmart the other day, and they had Bunnicula, but in comic book form. They just released it. So I definitely snagged this. I snagged one for me, and I actually got one for Jeremy for Christmas. So if you guys are into that book Bunnicula when we were growing up as kids, this is probably something you might want to check out. I haven't dove into it yet, but I love the story, and I just thought having it in like a, you know, in a comic book type form. What do they call this? There's a name for this where it's like more of a book, but yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if anybody's into that at all. Let's see. Oh wait, you were the one who did that? Mel showed me something about that. I didn't know it was you. That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Capella's the man, dude. He's such a nice guy. FX2. Oh yeah, I've seen the first and the second one. Good movies. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Mel. I don't know if you do you remember that story Bunnicula? It was a big one in like the 80s. And guys, I got this in, so again, like I need to collect anything else. Sometimes I collect NECA stuff, which I don't know why, because they just sit in boxes. It's kind of a waste. But I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. Ninja Turtles, the movie, I like the show. I grew up with it, but the movies I adore to this day. I mean, the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was like, man, let me see if I have it over here. I mean, if you grew up in the 80s and early 90s, I mean, you got to remember this, right? This was everything to me. I must have watched this thing 1,000 times. So, and you know what? It still holds up to this day. It still holds up to this day. I wish we could get another type of live action movie like that. And then obviously you got Secret of the Ooze. If you guys remember this nostalgia here, VHS tape. So anything Ninja Turtles movie related, I'm like all over. And NECA's been kind of putting out some Ninja Turtles movie related items, and I've been getting everything throughout the years. And they just released this, and I had to have it. Check this out. Look at that. How sick. Look at that big box. Where's the other one? Look at it. That's sick, huh? Wild. So, inside this cool VHS, boom. I haven't even really looked at these yet, to be honest. Look at that. I think this was like a Comic-Con exclusive or something. But you got all the turtles in there from some Secret of the Ooze. I mean, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with this, to be honest. But I knew I had to have it. I needed to add it to my Turtles movie stuff. But yeah, it's awesome. Such a cool item to have, that big box of that VHS tape that we grew up with. I mean, it was fantastic. And then I grabbed, they had like they called it an accessory set. Basically, it comes with like different props for the figures if you want to display them and stuff. So pretty damn cool. I got that in. But I haven't really dove into it yet. But yeah, so that's pretty much a lot of the stuff I've snagged lately that maybe I haven't showcased on here. Like, you guys have seen my Severn orders, you've seen my Vinegar Syndrome orders, but those are a couple of recent things I had snagged as well. But yeah, let me know. Are you guys big fans of Turtles? Heck yeah. What's up, Corey? There's another Corey right there. No, I haven't seen Violent Night yet. Tim Capello is a state announcer. Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. I've been lucky to meet him a few times, and he's been great. I actually did something for him when I met him. He was like just kind of coming back, and I had footage of his concerts that I was at, and he posted the pictures of me and him and the concert footage on his page, on his Facebook, like forever ago. There was some article that came out with him, and he used a lot of my stuff. He's a real, real nice guy. Scream for Help was hated by Holland. Wow. That's another thing too. Scream for Help is Tom Holland, right? Which to me, Tom Holland is the man. But I didn't realize he hated it so much. Huh. Good, Brian. Yeah, Brian knows his stuff. Scream for Help's good, man. Nobody ever talks about it. I didn't really know about it until I got the Scream Factory one. I kind of blind bought it. And then when I watched it, I was like, holy crap, I love this. Oh, man. I can still remember the day I saw it as well. Yeah, I remember that too. Jay Muse, what's up? All right, gang. So I kind of went through everything I wanted to talk about tonight. I showcased some stuff. I told you what's coming up with the channel. We talked a little bit. I did a lot of Q&A stuff here. But guys, one more time, hit the like button if you're just checking this out, if you haven't yet. Please, if you're not subscribed, I appreciate subbing over there. Like I said, I had big goals for the year. I want to get as close to them as I can and smash them early 2023 if I can. Because like I said, I do have a lot of big stuff coming. And this is probably going to be the last RAD Up All Night this year. So I wanted to make sure to try to get on and do one more before the year ends, because I do have quite a bit of shows to do within the next 2 weeks. So I don't think I'm going to probably get back on here and do one of these until the end of the year. So guys, let me know real quick if anybody has any more questions or anything they want me to chat about, because I'm probably going to bounce off of here in like 2 minutes. It's getting late over here. And I was watching, what was I watching? Oh, Four Flies in Grey Velvet. So I'll probably go finish that. It looks great. As far as with the movie right now, it's okay. Not a lot's going on, but I don't need that. I'm as long as the story's good, it's got me. So I'm happy with it so far. But we still have about 50 people in here, and guys, I guess that's it. So make sure to check out Friday night, and you will see the Rad Pack as we open up mystery gifts from each other. And it should be a fun time, as always. So, guys, make sure to pop on over there. I hope to see you 10 p.m. Friday night. I'll be with Justin at Movie Watch Daily and Mel from My Killer Podcast. And we are the Rad Pack. And this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad. And like always, stay rad. Thank you, guys.